everyone, welcome back to another stop motion tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use a cool hologram effect on your minifigures in a scene. So jumping right in today, I'm first going to need some footage of a character against a green screen, but before we show that, I'm going to show you exactly what you need. So what you're going to need is your minifigure and your green screen, and obviously some kind of editing software. And just for your reference, I'm going to be using Vegas Pro 15 to show you how to do the editing part of this. So if you do not have that program, I'm afraid this tutorial will not really help you. So as we can see here, we have everything set up for our first and most important shot. And now all we need is some good lighting to make the green screen a lot better. So when we go into our stop motion studio program here, we're going to want to zoom in pretty close on the minifig, and before I start I'll get rid of that shadow. And obviously we're going to be seeing him from the legs up, so we're not going to see him standing on the cactus. Now this is one of two little mini scenes we're going to have to film, so let's get started. Alright, for our second scene, what we're going to need to do is we need obviously our lights again and our stop motion studio, but now we have the person on the receiving end of the hologram. So I set up a little desk and the spot where the hologram will be projected, and the most important thing about this is I found when working with this, it's really important that the hologram is towards the center of the screen, because if it's too far off on one side, it's really hard to stick right there. Okay, now that we have our video uploaded to our computer, we're going to drag it into the timeline, like so. It will work. There we go. So once we get it in the timeline, we're going to cut out this dead audio because that doesn't help us. And then we're going to cut the frame right where it changes. So that's right about here. Right there. We're going to cut it. And we're going to need to add a few more video tracks in here. Now, first, let's get this one all fixed up. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to open Chroma Key, the video effects tab, this one right here. You want to drag the default onto your video. And this is the part that is going to be the hologram with the green screen. So make sure to grab the right part. So we're going to cut that out, and that turned out perfect. Like, the green screen worked out really well. And for now, we're going to leave this. We're going to throw it up top, actually. And now what we need to do is we need to line up the rest of our video. So here we have our second first order trooper looking around. He clicks on the hologram, he sits back, and now what we're going to do, we're going to save that image. We're going to call it hologram test pick number 1, and that's going to go into our project media. And at this point, we're going to cut out this and throw this in here so that it's a still image while this bit is playing. Now we want him to come on right after he clicks. So about right here. Now, as you can see, he doesn't match up, and obviously he doesn't look like a hologram. Before I show you guys how to make him look like a hologram, I am just going to drag him into the right spot so we don't have to fix that later. And then we just need to play around with the chroma key a little bit more, because there is a little bit of an outline of the green screen still showing. And as you make the higher threshold go down more green is going to show, and as you put the low threshold up, that green is going to disappear. So you want to mess with that until you're happy with it. Now that looks just about right. We just need to move it around a little bit more so that he's right over the place where he's being broadcasted from. That is perfect. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go back into our Video FX, and we're going to look up TV. And we want to go to the TV simulator and see this looks like static but this is going to be our hologram. So we're going to throw this on. You can see this is already starting to look really good. So now you can play around with all these settings. I tend to leave most of them perfect. So now that we have a better system here, let's play the clip. And mind you, this has no sound. And it's a little bit laggy, but as you can see right here, he's lined up, his movements are very smooth, and it looks great. Now, the only other thing I would recommend doing is choosing how you want the audio to sound. Now, you could either use normal audio on your hologram, you can make it sound a little bit interrupted since it is coming through a hologram. I'm going to try it both ways, and I will show you guys in a minute. One way, I'm just going to record my voice normally on my camera like I usually do, and then the other way I'm going to do it is I'm going to record my voice on my phone, and then I'm going to record what it sounds like on my phone so it will sound slightly distorted. All right, now that we've rendered our two videos, we're going to listen to the two to see the quality of the video and to check out the two different audio clips. The area is clear, no sign of hostiles. The area is clear, no sign of hostiles. So in my opinion, I like the one where I record on my phone and then record with my camera and then upload it because it sounds a tiny bit distorted, which I think works since it's a hologram, but whatever, it's your thing, so choose whatever you want to do. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful. I know I went over just the basics of this, but there's not a whole lot to it, and if you want to get more complicated, there's a lot of other tutorials out there. I just figured it's worth making. I use it quite a bit, and it's simple, and I might as well explain it. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys later.